Hey, I'm known on the site as Niv, the small little Tunawa girl or whatever. As you can see, I'm a man, and a man named Blaine. So, yeah. Um, anyway, so I'm gonna get to the questions. Um, Jade asked me, what made you stick with ST? Um, I guess like the environment. I like all the people on it. I like that it was like it was like the lore is all cool and the system's cool and I like all that and I like just how it's like growing and changing and new things are happening and the staff are all awesome and people are all awesome and everyone's writing good. There's a whole lot of positives and not a real whole lot of negatives. So yeah, that's why I'm staying here. Um, how long have you been drawing? Have you always drawn your characters? Yes, yes, I have. Um, well, sorry, I've been drawing since like I can remember. I have like little doodles with markers since I was a baby. Since I was able to hold drawing utensils, drawing tools in my hand, I've always been drawing or painting or doing everything. Like my mom was very into art, and so she kind of encouraged me to do artistic things, sculpted, drew, painted. I just like doing all of it. I do mostly draw just because it's easy. Like when you're supposed to be in class doing homework. Maybe sometimes you might doodle a little bit on everything. As soon as there's like a piece of paper, you'll doodle all over it. That's what I pretty much do. I think I used to like finish tests early just so that I could doodle all over the back. I almost didn't even need to put my name on tests because there was always like a little weird eye drawn or some kind of gremlin. Um, and yes, I have always drawn my characters. I started like playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like I didn't start 4MRPs quite just yet, but I started like I would do like Dungeons and Dragons, and then I would draw my Dungeons and Dragons character, like my little half elf guy. I forget what his name was, but he was a half elf sorcerer or whatever. And so I drew him, made him look all sexy. And I also like I haven't made a comic too much because it's hard, but I always had these like ideas of like different comics that I would do, and I'd be like, okay, this is this character, and this character does this, and blah blah blah, and then blah blah blah, and then I'd be like, yeah, this is totally gonna be a comic, and then it wouldn't be. But I love drawing all the little characters for them. That was always fun. Um, why do you like eccentric race? I can't even say words right now. Eccentric races. Why do I like strange races? What's your favorite thing about Niv? Personality and morals? Um, I think I make jokes about how I'm like racist against humans a little bit. I'm like, oh, frick humans. Humans suck. But really, I just kind of like, you know, I like. I think everybody kind of likes going to like a different when they do the fantasy role play. They want to go to a different world, and like when I do it, I'm like, you know, for me, when I want to go to a fantasy world, I want to be like a weird thing. And I feel like when you're a weird thing, you're also in a weirder environment. Like even the normal things, like when I'm playing Niv, even humans are like giant creature things that go around and do stuff. So it makes even the mundane stuff more interesting if it's giant. You know, like it's just I don't know. It's just kind of cool. Um, what do I? My favorite thing about Niv? Um, I kind of like. She's basically kind of based. Okay, I came from the site that will not be named, and this is kind of basically just like the character was dragged over. My character named Neville. I just kind of was like, we'll just cut a little bit of the name, and it'll be different. That character was also a tiny character, and I was like, oh yeah, no, they'll be the same. But they kind of just evolved into something different. And when I first made Niv, like I feel like I just need to completely rewrite Niv's personality almost. Not completely rewrite, but like her personality that I wrote down originally wasn't very accurate. I just kind of just like how like clueless and weird she is, and I like that she's like I think I wrote originally that she like occasionally gets, you know, sassy and adamant, but like progressively she's getting more and more like what the hell? Nuh-uh, uh-uh. And I like keep saying like, oh yeah, Niv's gonna get on your case for I'm sorry, I'm talking about like I wish I could edit this. Anyway, I'm talking to like Ambrosia, and like we've established that me and Ambrosia, Niv and Ambrosia, are gonna be like from the same family tree, and so he like she was talking about how this is weird. The female who plays Niv, who plays okay, the person who is female who plays Ambrosia, which is a boy, Tunawa, was talking to me about Niv, and we were like talking about how they should be related. And then I was like, oh, that'd be cool because then Niv could go like, I'm gonna bug you about how you aren't speaking the language and how she's gonna get in your. This is going horrible. I almost need to redo this, but no. Oh, I'm pushing through it. Okay, so yeah, Niv is gonna get on Ambrosia's case, and it's gonna be hilarious, at least to me. And I'm probably gonna. I think Niv is like. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start this over. This is just I might just post this anyway, but wow. Wow, this is just bad. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.